Well, hello friends, welcome to Rewake videos. My name is William. I'm so excited that you are watching today. That means that there is someone who needs this information. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button, that notification button. Make sure that you comment down below. So we're still talking about when you approach a real estate agent and you say, hey, I want to buy a house. So what happens when that happens, when you want to buy a house? So the first video we spoke about the 6 major questions. So now I want to dive into really the second process, if you will. So now you have given me the 3 months pay slip, and you have given me the 3 months bank statement and a copy of your ID and a proof of address of where you live. So now what happens next, right? So as a real estate agent, I take your paperwork and I start to do an affordability assessment, right? So I connect with the company that we're working with, and they do that credit check, right? So now when we do that credit check, we really don't try to demean you or try to discourage you, right? What we are trying to figure out, remember you came to us and said, hey, I want to buy a house, right? And we asked you, how much are you willing to spend? And you said, okay, I'm willing to spend 1.2 million, right? And now, after that, after asking all the questions that we have asked, and you have given us the details and the information that we need, now we do credit check so that we can be able to see if you can afford that particular house. And if you cannot afford that particular house, we would tell you that, hey man, this particular house is way beyond your reach, or maybe you know if you had a deposit of about 100,000, you'd be able to match the amount of money that you need in order for you to afford this particular house. So we're trying to help you. Or also we are trying to say, man, you cannot afford this particular house. So how about maybe in that area or slightly outside of that area, we find a house that you can afford within the bracket that you are able to afford, right? So affordability assessment helps you as a client or as a buyer to be able to sit down, re-strategize, and see if you can maybe lower your standards or maybe take them a bit higher. It all depends on you. Remember, a real estate agent is here to help you to be able to get into your new home. And remember, just because you can't afford the 1.2 million rent house and you can only afford the 1 million rent house, it doesn't mean that life is over. I won't get the house of my dream. No, you can purchase a house that is worth 1 million and live there for at least 2, 3, 4 years, fixing your what you call this, your finances and so forth, and fixing your credit, so that one day you'll be able to afford even when you sell that house or take a second bond or so forth, depending on your financial outcome in those couple of years, then you'll be able to get that 1.2 million rent house, which is maybe your dream home, right? So now I received your 3 months pay slip, I've received your 3 months bank statement, I've received your copy of ID, I've received your proof of res, and now we get into affordability assessment. So your affordability assessment, basically going to fill up your full names, identity number, physical address, your surname, your postal code, just your personal information, and if you are married, then I'm going to need your spouse's personal information as well, or co-applicant, right? Co-applicant. If you are married, then I'm going to need your spouse's details. If you are purchasing this house with a friend or a brother or somebody, then I will need your co-applicant's details. So after that, you would sign the declaration and be able to sign as a main applicant and as a co-applicant as well. And after that, we're done. then we can make your affordability assessment, then come back to you and give you the information that you need, whether you can be able to afford or not afford, and be able to take it from there. If you say, no, let's not buy because I can't afford, then we squash the application. Then we come back, maybe when you can afford, you come back again and say, hey, now I want to check again, maybe after 2-3 years, now I want to check again if I can afford that house, and remember that houses increase in value. So when you can afford that 1.2 and you take that 1.1 or 1 million worth of property, remember that it will increase in value, and that will allow you that when you sell it, pay off your bond and be able to have some money in your pocket that you can use as a deposit to another house. So that's how property works. And so don't be discouraged when you are told that you can't afford. Just ask the real estate agent, hey, what else can I do? What suggestions do you have? Can I move anywhere closer to that property? Can I, so those questions will be able to help you to have a property that you actually might consider your dream home, your second dream home. So thank you so much. See you on the next video.
A home is a safe place. A home is a loving place. A home is a fun place. A place to build. A place to create. A place to work. And a place to grow old. Whatever you're looking for, wherever you're looking, I can help you find your dream home.